What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna have a new episode of Scam or Jam, the series in which I review new low-cap cryptos to see if they have 100x potential or if they're potentially going to zero. So in today's video, we're gonna have a look at Dexcheck. Comes, again, directly for the Moonshots watchlist, which is the watches of all the crypto that is on my radar. And all my patrons have access to it first, so definitely don't hesitate to join if you're looking to find these gems first and before I bring them to the YouTube channel. So what is this? Dexcheck, first of all, is primarily a direct competitor of Dextool. So it's an all-encompassing analytic platform for the crypto space to look for these crypto gems and examine pretty much every detail that you can imagine. So this is a relatively new project. It launched in July this year and the market cap is only 5 million. So you're getting a higher degree of risk but potentially higher returns because the market cap of this project is not massive. Now, the circulating supply is not amazing. It's only 17%, which is not groundbreaking by any means, but, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean a lot because I'm still gonna make 100x plus in a lot of coins that have a low circulating supply. It's built on both Ethereum and BNB, which is good because BNB is gonna save you a lot of fees during the bull run especially, and the BNB Smart Chain is where I personally store this crypto. It can be purchased on a variety of exchanges, so you can buy this on KuCoin, on Maxi, and also on decentralized exchanges like Uniswap and PancakeSwap, which is very good. And also the chart looks quite alright. It seems like it's pretty much been stable all the way through with minor dips here and there. So in my opinion, this is ready to skyrocket at any moment now. And also there's probably gonna be a movement in price because I've heard that they're listing new exchanges, but I'm gonna get back to that in a second. It's only 42% down from all-time high, which is very good because you don't want projects that are 99% or above to all-time high. I've seen some pics in my live streams of you guys sending me crypto that are 100% down from all-time high. Well, what the hell? I'm not even gonna bother looking at the fundamentals of those crypto because they can have the best utility in the world, but if they're down 100% from all-time high, chances are they're not gonna recover. Sorry to break it to you guys. And also, it's a relatively new project. You want projects that are not older than 2 years, like realistically speaking, because it means that at this very stage of the market, they haven't gone through a bull run before, so they have a lot more pumping potential. And this is exactly what I'm looking for right here. Here it describes pretty much all the functions that you can act. So it's the pulse of the crypto market. If you've never used DEX tools, it's a much more detailed interface. CoinMarketCap is great to do a first examination of a crypto project, but if you're looking to see if a project has a buy and sell tax, if there's a whale protection, if all of these metrics that are way more in detail, and definitely everything that I do when I look for a new gem, you definitely want to check a website like this because it's gonna be much more deep in details. Also, this was incorporated by ChainGPT, if you happen to give a fuck. I'm not a massive fan of that project in the first place. As I said, this is a direct competitor to Dextool. So what I was doing before is pretty much comparing the market cap to DCK, which is a very funny handle, haha, to the one of Dextool. And we can see that the market cap of Dextool is actually 13x higher than DCK. Dextool is something that was doing pretty decent in the previous bull run, and it seems to be pumping right now. So if this goes well, I honestly don't see why something like DCK could do even better than Dextool, especially because it hasn't gone through a bull run before. And also the interface itself, it seems a little more straightforward than the one of Dextool. And it also seems to have a few more functions available than Dextool itself, which is definitely a plus. So I'm gonna go, actually, let's have a look at the interface itself. So if I was to look into Mora, because everybody asked me about Mora, we can see here that there's a lot of red flags, okay? A lot of red flags. So when you're looking for new gems, you definitely want to go on a website like this because you'll find immediately that they have a buy and sell tax. This is terrible. It means that every time you get in and out of the trade, you'll get 3% when you get in and 4.1% in taxes when you get out. So you're basically donated 7+% of your funds to the developers. Nice. You can see here if they have sell limits, if they have an anti-whale code, if they have blacklist, whitelist, if the token is mintable, if the ownership has been renounced. Like, you can see a lot more info that you can't really see when you examine a coin on CoinMarketCap. That is why for literally every new gem that I look, So that is literally why for every new gem that is under my radar, I absolutely do further checks down here. And you also have trading view right here, which is of course very convenient to look at the graph and do TAs if that's your thing. And you can also see right here, this is another very good function, but I don't have the premium version, so I can't actually look at. But you can see the smart money movements right here for every project. The interface is pretty straightforward. You can also stake this token if that's your thing, but it's not something that I personally do. You can see NFT whales tracker, Telegram bots, token unlocks. There are so many functions, and then there's some that are just available to the paid plans. Top crypto traders, NFT traders, insights, I don't know what this is specifically. And here's the staking function. It's actually very high rewards, but the staking terms, of course, they're gonna have a higher lock-in period if you're looking for higher returns, which is not something that I would personally recommend because it's just like too risky, because it is still a very new project. So I would personally avoid this, but again, you do you. I just tell you what I would do personally with my own money. They have tokenomics data directly on CoinMarketCap, so I don't have to go to the white paper for that. We can see that the team is doxed. However, I'm not sure if every person in this team is doxed, and this picture is not very transparent, but we're gonna go to the team in a second. It's actually available for the public. But yeah, don't despair. The team is actually doxed. You can find them on LinkedIn. You can find the company. And yeah, this dude, this Italian guy, of course, based in Dubai, of course. Cool stuff. So the people are actually real, which is definitely a good thing. I don't really care about looking the rest of the team. I mean, this is the face of the project, so he's the person that needs to be doxed. The rest, I don't really care about looking into the developers. This guy is also on X, and the project actually is pretty big on X. The account is massive, which leads me to believe that this is definitely some fake traffic right there. I don't want to skim through the comments, but yeah, these guys with the hashtags are probably bots. Yeah, these are definitely bots, like 100%. Honestly, a lot of the projects that I've invested in and that actually yielded me a lot of returns had bots traffic in social media. So it's not that big of a deal for me. It's not a deal breaker. And surprisingly, they're actually quite big in the YouTube channel. I don't know if they fake the traffic here as well, but it's good that they're trying to like boost their social media presence. So yeah, in my opinion, that is actually good stuff. Here's all the other people in the project if you care to give a fuck and you want to actually investigate into this. I honestly seen enough just by seeing the CEO. The website is actually pretty cool. This looks really nice in my opinion. It's, you know, it gives you already a glimpse into tech, AI, analytics, and all the sort of stuff. And I definitely agree that this is very user-friendly. It's even more user-friendly than Dex2, which is an interface that I liked in the first place, but I think that leveraged into all the things that were kind of like average into Dex2 and makes it more accessible and more user-friendly. And you might also ask yourself, why does this really need a token? It's basically an analytics platform. Does it really have a token? What's the utility? And to be honest with you, this doesn't necessarily need a token. This is a very good analytics platform for what I can tell, and the token price is gonna follow as a result. They offer pro analytics tools extra on top of that, private sales access. You also get access to the governance of the DAO if that is your thing, access to premium group and support, and staking rewards. And here it talks about the pricing, so you will need to stake 20k tokens to get the expert membership, and you will have to stake 100k tokens to get the Oracle memberships. All of the advisors are listed here. Nice. You can see that there's also the CEO and founder of ChainGPT in the advisory board. And if you're looking to get more out of the analytics platform, you can actually join Medium and have a look at all the articles that are right here. They do a deep dive into all of the functions of the analytics platform, so that is definitely a plus if you're looking for any guidance right there. The only thing that really bothers me a little bit is the token allocation. This is not amazing. Not every project can be perfect. There's a non-negligible allocation to the team advisor, so this is 12, but then you also need to consider all the public sales, public round, IDO. So 8, 8, 9, that is already 25. You add 12 here. You add the DAO. I mean, the KR round. This is almost 45 to 50%, let's say, allocated to venture capitalists, team, insiders, etc., etc. And all of the rest is to the marketing and liquidity of the platform, etc. So this is definitely not negligible. You can also check the token unlocks right here. They are starting to become quite heavy pretty much at the time of today's video, but then it seems like the unlock is actually going to be quite linear in the future. So to recap, what do I think about this project? I do believe that it has a lot of potential. However, it's not perfect. It is still a niche sector, although I do believe that it's going to do quite well, at least personally, but I don't think that I would allocate a big percentage of my portfolio into this. Definitely not more than 1 or 1.5%, because it's still pretty much a lottery play for me. It's still something that is very risky, but I definitely think that this can do at least a 50x and perhaps going towards 100 and 150x territory, especially considering that Dextool did very well in the previous bull run. We need analytics platform like this, and it's probably gonna follow the movement of Dextool and potentially do more because the market cap is much smaller. This also is relatively new. It hasn't gone through a bull run before. It's already listed on a good number of exchanges. So if better exchanges come for this project, I definitely see. So if more exchanges and tier 1 exchanges come from this project, I definitely see a lot of potential in that case for these catalyst events for Dexcheck. However, I do think also that because of the nature of the niche that this is in, it's probably going to be a bit difficult for them to get listed on tier 1 exchanges like Coinbase or Binance, etc., etc. I do think that it's going to be a little hard. However, it's still on the BNB smart chain, so there's still a chance for Binance, at least in my opinion. So guys, I hope that you found value out of this video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and consider joining the Patreon if you want to join a no bullshit community of investors. We're building one of the strongest community in crypto. You're going to receive all my buy and sellers, so you see every time that a DCA or that I buy into a new project, every time that I find a new gem, you're gonna hear it first in the Patreon, so you don't wanna miss out. There's limited spots available at this price, and after they're gone, they're gone. I'm gonna raise the prices, so if you wanna keep paying this low price whenever I increase the price, then lock in your price right now and you'll never be subject to price increases. You're also gonna be able to send me your portfolio. I'm gonna personally review it and give you my own personal opinion, and you're also gonna be able to access a lot of exclusive content and private live streams in which we're gonna go very deep into gem hunting, how I hunt for gems. You're gonna hear first about this project, and you're also gonna hear my thoughts on taking profits, exit strategy, and how I'm actually gonna create generational wealth in the upcoming bull run. All the Patreons are in crazy profits already for all these buy alerts. You can literally just check for yourself, and then if you can get out if you want, I don't care. Honestly, like, you're just missing out. I have proven track record, and you can just join and check all the buy alerts and how much profit the Patreons are already making. So you don't want to miss out, and you want to get in sooner than later, and definitely before I raise the prices. So as always, I hope to speak to you soon. I hope to see you in my Discord. Take care for now.